May told you that controlling blood sugar was only about cutting carbs, avoiding sweets, and depending on medication. But what they never told you is that your body is fighting sugar even while you sleep. Deep in the night, when you close your eyes, your liver is still breaking down stored energy, your pancreas is still releasing insulin, and your cells are still struggling to process glucose. For millions of people, this system has collapsed. And by the time they wake up, their blood sugar is higher than it was the night before. That's why so many people wake up feeling heavy, groggy, and drained, not realizing their blood is overloaded with sugar. But what if the answer wasn't only in a prescription bottle? What if the secret to lowering blood sugar overnight was already in your kitchen, waiting quietly on a shelf, or hidden in your refrigerator? For centuries, cultures around the world have used natural drinks as medicine, and now science is finally catching up. Tonight, I want to reveal 14 powerful drinks that don't just quench thirst, they actually work inside your body like silent warriors, calming inflammation, blocking sugar spikes, and resetting your system while you sleep. And trust me, these are not the drinks you're thinking about. They're not coffee, they're not sodas, and they're not the so-called healthy juices filled with hidden sugar. They're natural, ancient, and proven. Imagine this: you drink the right cup before bed, and by morning, your sugar levels are steadier, your energy lighter, and your future healthier. This is not wishful thinking. This is science. And tonight, you're about to discover it. First powerful drink is cinnamon tea. While most people dismiss cinnamon as just another spice for flavor, the truth is that cinnamon is medicine. When you drink a warm cup of cinnamon tea before going to bed, something remarkable begins to happen inside your body. Cinnamon contains compounds that mimic the way insulin works. Insulin is the hormone responsible for pulling sugar out of your blood and into your cells where it can be used for energy. But in so many people, especially those with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, insulin is no longer effective. The cells resist it, and sugar floats dangerously in the bloodstream, damaging blood vessels, nerves, and organs. Cinnamon helps reverse this. It increases insulin sensitivity, which means your cells start to respond again, opening the doors to absorb glucose. Imagine your cells like houses in a dark city. Insulin is the key that should unlock the door and let sugar inside to light up the home. In people with insulin resistance, the locks are jammed and the key no longer works. Cinnamon oils go into those locks and loosen them, making it easier for insulin to open the door. The result: sugar is absorbed, energy flows, and blood sugar levels drop. But there's more. Cinnamon slows the breakdown of carbohydrates in your stomach, meaning sugar is released more slowly into your blood. No big spike, no big crash, just steady energy while you sleep. Studies have shown that consuming cinnamon tea before bed can lower fasting glucose levels the very next morning. This isn't a trick, it's a biological reset. And beyond sugar control, cinnamon is also a powerful anti-inflammatory. High blood sugar creates fire inside your body, inflammation that damages tissues, arteries, and even the brain. Cinnamon pours water on that fire, cooling your system so your body can heal. Think about this: one simple, inexpensive, and natural drink sitting in your kitchen can do what millions of people pray pills will do: lower sugar overnight. But unlike medicine, it doesn't come with a long list of side effects. Instead, it comes with healing. So the next time you look at cinnamon, don't just think of it as a spice for desserts. Think of it as a key that can unlock your cells, restore balance, and bring down your sugar while you sleep. The second drink is fenugreek water, an ancient remedy that has been used in India and the Middle East for thousands of years. Fenugreek seeds may look small, but when soaked in water overnight, they release soluble fibers and compounds that transform the way your body processes sugar. If cinnamon is the key that opens the door to your cells, fenugreek water is the brake pedal that slows down the flood of sugar in the first place. When you drink this golden, slightly bitter water, those fibers coat your digestive system, creating a gel-like barrier that slows the release of sugar into your bloodstream. Imagine pouring syrup down a funnel, it rushes straight through. Now imagine putting a sponge in the funnel. The syrup slows, it trickles, and it no longer overwhelms. That's what fenugreek does inside your body. It doesn't stop sugar completely, it just makes sure it comes at a pace your body can handle. But the power of fenugreek doesn't stop there. Research has shown that fenugreek improves insulin sensitivity, much like cinnamon, but it also lowers cholesterol and reduces inflammation. For people who wake up with fasting glucose levels dangerously high, a glass of fenugreek water at night can make a measurable difference by morning. Think of the symbolism here. A humble seed, often ignored, can calm a storm inside your body that even strong medicines struggle to control. Every sip of fenugreek water is a message to your cells: slow down, balance, restore. And the best part? It costs almost nothing, carries no harmful side effects, and works silently through the night. The third drink is aloe vera juice. And this may surprise you. Most people know aloe vera as a skin healer, something you apply after a sunburn. But inside the thick gel of this plant is a powerful medicine for your blood sugar. Aloe vera juice contains compounds that calm inflammation in the liver and pancreas, two organs that are critical for blood sugar control. When these organs are inflamed, they stop working properly. The liver releases too much glucose at night, and the pancreas struggles to make enough insulin. Aloe vera steps in to quiet that fire. When you drink aloe vera juice before bed, it reduces fasting glucose levels, lowers A1C, and helps your body process sugar more efficiently while you sleep. Imagine your liver as a restless worker, always producing sugar, even when the body doesn't need it. Aloe vera tells the worker, rest now, slow down, let the body recover. But aloe vera does something else too. It improves the health of your gut. And scientists now know that gut health plays a direct role in blood sugar control. A healthy gut microbiome communicates with your pancreas and improves how your body handles glucose. By nurturing your gut, aloe vera creates harmony across your system. So the next time you see aloe vera juice, don't think only of beauty or skincare. Think of it as a hidden ally in the battle against blood sugar. A glass of this bitter, cooling juice before bed could mean the difference between waking up heavy and waking up renewed. The fourth drink is apple cider vinegar mixed with warm water. For years, people have called it a folk remedy, something old grandmothers swore by. But modern science now confirms that apple cider vinegar is not just a myth, it's a weapon against sugar spikes. When you drink a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar diluted in a glass of warm water before bed, it does something powerful inside your body. It slows the breakdown of carbohydrates into sugar. That means the food you ate for dinner doesn't suddenly dump sugar into your blood while you sleep. Instead, it's released slowly, gently, giving your body time to handle it. For people who suffer from high morning glucose, what doctors call dawn phenomenon, this is life-changing. Imagine this. Instead of waking up with sugar that shoots into the 150S or 200S, you rise steadier, calmer, because vinegar acted as a guard in the night. The acetic acid in vinegar is the hero here. It works in your muscles, your liver, and your gut to balance glucose levels. And beyond sugar, vinegar has another benefit. It helps you feel full, reducing late night cravings that often drive sugar even higher. Many people fear vinegar's sharp taste, but when you see it as medicine, every sip feels like armor against the silent damage sugar causes while you sleep. A simple pantry item becomes a shield protecting your blood, your vessels, and your tomorrow. The fifth drink is okra water, a remedy passed down through generations in parts of Africa and Asia, now catching the attention of scientists worldwide. Slice a few pieces of fresh okra, soak them in water overnight, and by morning, the water has turned slightly thick, almost slippery. That thickness is called mucilage, and it holds an incredible secret. It traps sugar. When you drink okra water, the mucilage coats your digestive system, capturing sugar molecules and slowing their release into your bloodstream. Imagine a sponge soaking up liquid sugar, tries to rush, but the okra gel delays its journey, forcing it to move slowly, steadily. This means your body never faces a flood, only a manageable stream. But the benefits don't stop there. Okra also feeds healthy gut bacteria, which in turn improves blood sugar regulation. It's rich in antioxidants, calming inflammation that high sugar fuels. In one study, people who consumed okra water regularly saw significant drops in fasting glucose. Think about this, a vegetable most people ignore, a food many dismiss as slimy, can quietly protect your pancreas, calm your liver, and guard your blood from the chaos of sugar. Sometimes the most overlooked plants carry the greatest medicines, and okra water is one of them. The sixth drink is chamomile tea, a bedtime classic that hides deeper powers than most people realize. To the world, chamomile is simply for relaxation, for sleep, for calming the mind. But inside those delicate flowers are compounds that reduce cortisol, the stress hormone. Why does that matter for blood sugar? Because cortisol pushes glucose higher. When your body is stressed, even at night, cortisol signals your liver to release sugar into your bloodstream, preparing you for a fight or flight that never comes. For people with diabetes or prediabetes, this nightly sugar dump is a disaster. Chamomile tea interrupts this process. It lowers cortisol, so your liver quiets down, your pancreas relaxes, and your sugar stays balanced. But chamomile also works directly on inflammation. High blood sugar leaves behind damage like tiny scratches inside your arteries. Chamomile's antioxidants soothe those wounds, giving your body space to repair. Imagine sipping a cup of tea before bed, feeling the warmth spread, your nerves calming, your heart rate slowing, your stress fading. Inside, your blood sugar also steadies, your body prepares for real healing. For centuries, people have known chamomile as the flower of peace. Science now shows it's also the flower of balance. Balance for the mind, balance for sleep, balance for your blood sugar. The seventh drink is golden milk, turmeric stirred into warm milk, whether dairy or plant-based. This golden hued drink is more than comfort. It is medicine in disguise. The active compound in turmeric, curcumin, is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory agents known. In people with high blood sugar, inflammation burns like fire inside their cells, damaging tissues and making insulin resistance worse. Curcumin quenches that fire. It improves how your body uses insulin, helping sugar enter your cells more effectively. Taken at night, golden milk becomes a healing ritual, soothing the body while correcting the imbalance of sugar. But there's another layer. Milk, whether dairy or soy, carries protein that works with curcumin to stabilize blood sugar through the night. Combined, they don't just taste good, they act as a team, one calming inflammation, the other feeding muscles and balancing hormones. Imagine ending your day with a cup of golden milk. It's warm spices calming your spirit, its compounds diving deep into your blood to reset the very systems that sugar has been breaking. It's more than a drink. It's a nightly ceremony of healing, a reminder that food is not just fuel, but medicine. The eighth drink is green banana tea, a remedy so few people know about that it almost feels like a hidden secret of nature. Most people throw away banana peels, never realizing that inside those peels are compounds that protect the body against blood sugar spikes. When you boil a green banana with its peel, the water becomes infused with resistance starch, a form of carbohydrate that does not behave like normal starch. Instead of breaking down quickly into glucose, resistance starch resists digestion and feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut. Why does that matter? Because these bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids that improve insulin sensitivity and help regulate blood sugar. In other words, your gut and your pancreas are having a conversation, and resistance starch is the translator, making sure the message is clear. Use insulin properly, balance sugar, protect the body. Drinking green banana tea at night releases this process while you sleep, slowing down sugar absorption, reducing overnight spikes, and nourishing your gut. The result? You wake up with a healthier balance. Then there's another gift hidden in this drink: potassium. Green banana tea delivers minerals that relax blood vessels, improve circulation, and protect the heart from the damage that high sugar often leaves behind. So the next time you think of bananas as simple fruit, remember that their peel, boiled into tea, may be the most medicinal part of all, working silently overnight to restore your body. The next drink is cucumber infused water, a simple yet powerful tool against high blood sugar. At first glance, cucumber water seems almost too plain to matter, but sometimes the simplest things carry the deepest impact. Blood sugar spikes are not just about food, they're also about hydration. When the body is dehydrated, blood becomes more concentrated and sugar levels rise. Kidneys, overwhelmed, can no longer flush out the excess. By drinking cucumber infused water before bed, you're giving your body the hydration it needs to thin the blood, support kidney function, and flush away excess glucose overnight. But cucumber adds more than water. It carries antioxidants and compounds that soothe inflammation and reduce oxidative stress. Its natural minerals like magnesium and potassium help regulate blood pressure alongside blood sugar, protecting the arteries that high sugar damages every day. Drinking cucumber water before bed feels refreshing, but inside, it's like a gentle cleansing, washing away toxins, cooling inflammation, and giving your body a clean slate to begin the next morning. Sometimes healing doesn't come from complex formulas or exotic ingredients. Sometimes it comes from a slice of cucumber in water, quietly defending you against the chaos of sugar. The 10th drink is barley water, an ancient tonic praised for centuries in many cultures, and today backed by science for its power to regulate glucose. When barley grains are boiled in water, they release beta-glucans, a special type of soluble fiber that slows digestion and sugar absorption. This means the food you ate at dinner doesn't hit your bloodstream in one damaging wave, but instead in a steady flow that your body can manage. People who drink barley water regularly see improvements in fasting glucose, cholesterol, and even liver function. But there's more to it than sugar control. Barley water feeds the gut microbiome, creating the same chain reaction we saw with green banana tea. Better gut health, leading to better insulin function. For seniors and those struggling with metabolic disorders, this is especially powerful. Instead of punishing diets and extreme restrictions, a simple glass of barley water can support the body's natural systems of balance. Imagine this: while you sleep, the fibers from barley water are still working inside you, like little guardians, slowing down sugar and feeding good bacteria. By morning, your body is calmer, steadier, healthier. Barley water is a humble drink, yet it carries the quiet strength of a natural medicine chest. The 11th drink is clove and cardamom tea, a fragrant blend that feels like comfort but acts like a therapy. Spices have always been the hidden pharmacy of nature, and cloves and cardamom are two of the most potent. Cloves contain eugenol, a compound that has been shown to improve insulin function and reduce blood sugar levels. Cardamom, on the other hand, carries antioxidants that lower inflammation and protect blood vessels. Together, they create a synergy, not just balancing sugar, but strengthening the very systems sugar often weakens. When you sip this tea before bed, your body is doing more than relaxing. The spices are entering your bloodstream, working on your pancreas, calming your liver, protecting your arteries. For centuries, these spices have been used in traditional medicine, often dismissed by modern science, until research finally confirmed their power. But beyond their biological effects, there is a deeper meaning here. Drinking clove and cardamom tea connects you to an ancient tradition of healing, reminding you that health doesn't always come from something new and synthetic. Sometimes it comes from what our ancestors already knew, that nature provides answers if we are willing to listen. A simple spiced tea at night can be one of the most profound acts of self-care, quietly lowering your sugar while you dream. The 12th drink is ginger lemon water, a combination so simple yet so deeply effective that it almost feels like nature's pharmacy in a cup. Ginger has been called a universal medicine for centuries, and for good reason. Inside this root are compounds called gingerols that improve insulin sensitivity, helping your cells absorb sugar more effectively. At the same time, ginger reduces inflammation, and inflammation is the hidden fire that makes high blood sugar even more destructive. Lemon, on the other hand, brings vitamin C and citric acid, which slow down the digestion of carbohydrates, preventing sudden spikes. When you combine the two in warm water, you create a drink that not only soothes your stomach, but also fights sugar on multiple levels. Imagine sipping ginger lemon water before bed. The warmth calms your nerves, the lemon sharpens digestion, the ginger dives into your blood and tells your cells, listen to insulin, use the sugar, restore balance. Research shows that ginger reduces fasting glucose, lowers HbA1c, and even protects against complications like fatty liver. Lemon, humble and common, magnifies this effect by ensuring sugar doesn't overwhelm the bloodstream. Together, they become a team of healers standing guard through the night, a simple ritual, yet a powerful weapon. The 13th drink is prune water, often overlooked but secretly one of the most effective natural remedies against high blood sugar. Prunes are rich in soluble fiber, and when soaked in water, that fiber leaches into the liquid, creating a drink that slows glucose absorption dramatically. Instead of sugar rushing into your blood, prune water forces it to drip in slowly, steadily, giving your pancreas time to produce insulin and your cells time to respond. But prune water does more. It delivers potassium, a mineral critical for balancing electrolytes, improving heart health, and calming blood pressure, all areas stressed by high sugar. At night, when the body should be repairing, high sugar can cause havoc in the blood vessels, straining the heart and kidneys. Prune water interrupts this chaos, protecting organs while stabilizing glucose. And beyond the science, there is something symbolic here. The fruit of a tree, dried by the sun, transformed by time, becomes not just food, but medicine. A glass of prune water before bed may seem old-fashioned, but inside your body, it is modern, scientific, and powerful. It tells your body, you can rest now, you are protected. The 14th and final drink is hibiscus tea, a ruby red infusion that looks beautiful but hides serious power. Hibiscus is rich in anthocyanins, plant compounds that lower blood sugar and protect blood vessels. For people who also struggle with high blood pressure, a common companion of diabetes, hibiscus lowers both together. At night, when the heart and arteries should recover, high sugar and pressure often work against them, leaving tiny injuries that build into disease. Hibiscus tea steps in like a guardian. It relaxes blood vessels, reduces glucose, and floods the body with antioxidants. Beyond the science, there is an experience to hibiscus tea. The tart taste wakes your senses. The color reminds you of vitality. The ritual reminds you that you are choosing healing. Imagine ending your day with a cup of hibiscus tea. Its deep red liquid flowing into your body like life itself, washing away sugar's chaos, protecting your heart, soothing your cells. Few drinks are as beautiful to the eye and as powerful to the body. Hibiscus is more than tea, it is medicine in disguise. And so we come to the truth. 14 drinks, each one different, each one powerful, each one proving that your kitchen can be a pharmacy, your cup can be a prescription, and your choices can be stronger than your disease. Cinnamon loosens the locks of your cells so sugar can enter. Fenugreek slows the flood. Aloe vera calms the liver. Vinegar guards against spikes. Okra captures sugar before it escapes. Chamomile lowers stress and cortisol. Golden milk quenches inflammation. Green banana feeds your gut with resistant starch. Cucumber water hydrates and cleanses. Barley water releases fibers that guard your blood. Spices like clove and cardamom restore ancient wisdom. Ginger lemon fights with warmth and freshness. Prune water slows and protects. Hibiscus shields the heart. But the real message is this: blood sugar control is not only about fear, restriction, and medicine. It is about partnership with nature. Every sip you take can either feed disease or fight it. Every choice you make before bed is a vote for balance, for healing, for a healthier tomorrow. Your body was not designed to fail. It was designed to heal. The problem is not that your body is weak. The problem is that it is starved of the tools it needs to repair itself. And those tools are not always locked away in hospitals. Sometimes they are sitting quietly in your kitchen, waiting to be discovered. Tonight, as you close your eyes, remember that sugar is still moving through your veins, still testing your organs, still challenging your health. But also remember, you are not helpless. You can fight back, not with fear, but with wisdom. With a simple cup of tea, a glass of infused water, a humble tonic made from seeds, roots, or leaves, you can give your body the power it needs to restore itself. Imagine waking up tomorrow lighter, calmer, steadier, not because of luck, but because you made a choice tonight. Healing does not begin in the morning, healing begins in the night. So ask yourself, what will you sip before bed? Will you choose the drink that feeds disease or the one that fights it? Your kitchen is your pharmacy. Your cup is your medicine, and every night you hold the power to decide your future.